Alright, welcome to our Gloomhaven Journal entry number 4. We have...
Scenario 9.
It's scenario number 9, but journal entry 4. We lost the first 3 entries, so we're going to get you up to speed. We are a group of mercenaries. We have Snark, the Vermling Mine Thief. And I am also playing Stephanie, the Human Scoundrel.
I am playing Goliath, the Inox Brute, and Tichara, the Orchid Spellweaver.
And we were in Gloomhaven. I believe it was the Sleeping Lion, when we were approached by a woman named Jaxara, who offered us a job at the Sleeping Lion. That's where we were. And she's a Valrath. And she sent us to the Black Barrow, which is our first scenario, to fight some bandits. The bandit commander ran in deeper into the lair, and then it turned out to be a linked scenario, so we didn't have to come into Gloomhaven. We were right into the next scenario, which was called the Barrow Lair, and there was actually some undead creatures in there. And just before we killed the bandit commander, he said something about the gloom is coming to Gloomhaven. So there's some story plotting out. I'm not sure what's going on yet, because this is only our 4th scenario. And we did do a city event before we left. We've done a city event when we also did a road event. We came back to Gloomhaven after the Barrow Lair. We got paid by Jaxara, sent us on our mission.
Wait, have we done the road event yet?
Yep, we did.
Oh, we did?
Not for this one, though. And then
Okay.
she wanted us to go to an Inox encampment and, mess them up. So we did another road event. We did that. We came back, got paid again. And she wants us now to go to this diamond mine here. And when we left meeting with her, this woman claiming to be from the city guard said, we want you to do stuff for us, but we can't elect that scenario right now. And we took a party vote, and the Inox was pretty insistent about coming here for some reason to this diamond mine. And right now we're going to do a road event, and then we'll do the introduction to the scenario. Then we're going to pause it, and then we'll turn it back on when the scenario's over. We'll show you what everything looks like, tell you a little bit about what happened, and then we'll do all the stuff we do in Gloomhaven. That's the way we're going to do this journal right now. If you want to see us do playthroughs of it, that's fine. Let us know. We just think it might be a little long, a little boring for you because it takes a little bit to plan your turns. But if you want to do it, we will do it. Yeah, let's do a road event, buddy. Why don't you read it? And
so
yeah, whenever you leave Gloomhaven to go to a scenario, you got to do a road event.
So I'm gonna read the road event, and he's gonna choose the road event.
Yep, there's choices.
You are treading through some foothills when you hear the strangest sound in the distance. It sounds vaguely like wolves howling, but higher pitched.
And there happens to be hounds here too.
And there's a rhythm and a melody to it. You crest a nearby hill to survey the area, spying a pack of vermins standing in a circle and singing. Singing is the best way you can think of to describe it anyway. Occasionally, during the song, they also clap and dance around. Option A. The song must serve some nefarious purpose. Attack the vermlings. Or option B, move closer and enjoy the music.
Well, Since I am a vermling, I would like to get closer and enjoy the music.
Alright.
What would the brute like to do?
The brute... Yeah, we'll just enjoy the music.
Okay, so I guess we're going to go enjoy the music. So, we read the option.
Alright. Not wanting to disturb the ritual, you inch a little closer, staying out of sight, and then sit and listen. They go through a number of different tunes. You feel enriched by the experience. Gain 3 experience each.
Wow!
And then, if you can see this symbol right here, this means that you rip up the card or remove it from the game, so...
Yeah, we're ripping up the cards.
Yep.
Because we're only going to play through this game once, probably. And if I have to buy another one, that's cool. I don't mind paying for it. It's well worth the money. Wow, 3 experience each. So we have these little dials, which have our health and our experience. So we're each going to start off with 3 experience. That's pretty good, people.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Alright, now I'm going to read the introduction and everything for you right now. The requirements to do this scenario: the merchant flees global, which would be, you'll see on our Gloomhaven map, is incomplete, which it is. It's not complete. Our goal is to kill the merciless overseer and loot the treasure tile. Okay, introduction. Ignoring Argisi's warnings, that must have been the city guard person that didn't want us to come here. You head to the diamond mine. Sinister machinations is, of course, a troubling phrase to throw around, but the phrase considerable reward trumps that in a heartbeat. Heading into the damp underground cavern, you were expecting to find a few scraggly vermlings to make easy work of. You certainly weren't expecting a pack of vicious hounds guarding the entrance. Finding this diamond may prove more difficult than originally anticipated. So what we did is we set up the board. You always set up the first room, you put on the doors, but you don't do any of the rest of the, placing of the figures until you open up a door. Now I know some people don't like to even do the map. Like they only put the door, they won't do the map tile. We don't suggest that because movement is very restricted in this game. And if you don't know how big this map is, you might blow all your movement ahead of time. I mean, you can do it either way. The game recommends doing it like this. But, if you don't want to put this tile out and just wait till you open up the door to see what's behind, you can do that too. Also, just so you guys know, we are playing on 0 level. We're easy mode, which for us would be 0 level. You determine it by the average level of the party divided by 2 rounded up, which should normally be 1 for us. But we're just doing it on easy mode. We like the story and we just want to play through the game. But you can do level 1. You can even make it harder and do level 2, or you can make it expert, I think, and do level 3. So, you can make the game. You can tailor the game's difficulty depending on what you guys want to do as a party. You also, so you see, we got the monster card, and we got its sleeve, and then we have its ability cards, and they're already shuffled. And we have our element board outside of a camera range a little bit, like right here.
And the monster card will show their health for normal and elite, their movement for normal and elite, their attack for normal and elite, and their range for normal and elite.
Yep.
And if you see this, that means they have no range. They're not ranged.
Alright, we did the road event. We read the introduction setup. Now we gotta pick our battle goals.
Yeah.
You hand out 2 to every player. Now we're not gonna tell you the battle goals till the end of the scenario. And we'll tell you and we'll only tell you the ones that we got. We're not gonna tell you the ones that we didn't get. So we pick our 2 battle goals. Alright, I've got my two. And then what we do is we put the other ones on the bottom of our deck before we shuffle it for the next scenario.
Here's the one the brute didn't pick.
Okay. And what, just to show you at least one battle goal with these is they'll have a title, they'll have what you have to do, and the number of checks you get for your character at the end. We'll tell you about those checks when we are finished with the scenario. And you can see we got some elite hounds, then some standard hounds, and a door. And it tells us to place figures anywhere on these 3 or these 4 spaces.
Alright.
So I probably want the brute right up front.
Yeah, I'll put myself right there.
Put that guy up there. Scoundrel's got range.
I'll put myself right here. That's
Alright.
range.
And we're going to pretty much be ready to start the scenario.
Yeah.
We're going to turn it off now or pause it. I don't exactly know how to work my camera very well. Yeah, let us know if you want to see the playthrough, and we'll be happy to do it. Just, we don't know if it'd be boring for you or not, but let us know, and we'll turn it back on when we're actually finished, and we'll give you an explanation of what happened and do Gloomhaven stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, see you then.
Alright.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we just got done with scenario number 9, the Diamond Mine.
We have beaten the scenario.
So what did we have to do, M2, to beat this scenario?
We had to kill the boss, who was the merciless overseer.
Yeah, we opened up the door and there was all these obstacles. There were some traps on the board. They're gone now.
And not only that, but
And
we
there were
also
a whole bunch of vermlings.
We also had to get a chest that was right here.
Yep, so we had to kill the merciless overseer and we had to get the chest. We just got the chest, which ended the scenario, so we're going to tell you what the chest is, because we don't even know.
Chests, on the map, it should say
Well, don't show them the map.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
I think it should say a number or something.
Yeah, but in this one, it's just the goal. It just says goal. So we didn't get...
So it should show, like, something that is the chest.
Usually,
and
but
then
in this case, no.
On the back of the book, it'll say number blah blah blah, and blah 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 would have.
No, it matches the number on the chest and we get whatever the reward is.
Yeah.
But in this case, there's no other reward because the goal was to get the chest.
Yeah, that was the goal.
So that's the way we have it right now. As you can see, there's some loot tokens from enemies that we killed.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move our minis.
These are summons. This is a mystic ally, and those are rats.
So we're going to move our allies. Move our summons. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do all the Gloomhaven stuff.
Yes.
And read the conclusion to the scenario, which we have not done yet. Which we might as well do now.
Alright.
Alright, here comes the conclusion. With the Overseer dead, excuse me, and the diamond in your hand, you head back to Jaxara to claim your reward. Her bodyguards escort you inside the manor where you find her somehow different, more harrowed and grim. Wonderful, she exchanges the diamond for a large purse full of coins. This will serve beautifully as a focus for the incantations. I wonder if the cultists even know what they had here. With this, I can summon an entire army of undead. She turns to you with a strange glint in her eye. So then, are you ready to overthrow the military of Gloomhaven and put control of the city into the hands of the Merchants Guild? And then we're going to get scenario number 11. Or do you not have the stomach to affect real change? Scenario number 12. Oh my gosh, he wants to overthrow the city.
Alright.
Well, for the Merchants Guild. So we're going to get out the map. Just keep all that stuff there.
Alright.
Let's clean that up afterwards.
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll do is add the scenarios.
Number 11 and number 12.
Correct. Oh wow, it's one sticker. That's crazy.
Wow, it is.
Yeah, so where's 11 and 12?
11.
Oh, it's right there. So we're gonna have a choice. This is gonna be it, people. This is do we evil or do we do good? It's gonna go right here in Gloomhaven.
Alright.
Can they see that? Yeah, I can see it a little bit. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. You can choose A
We'll
or
grab a
B.
pen and mark that we did scenario number 9. And we'll also mark in our scenario book that we did number 9
Yeah.
with an X. Okay. We also have a global achievement. The Dead Invade.
The Dead Invade.
Yes. So I hope you guys can see global achievements are up here, up at the very top of the board. The Dead Invade. Wow, that's crazy, huh? And it looks like,
It's right there.
yeah,
The Dead Invade.
kind of did a little bit odd. And see, this is what we mean about legacy style game or changing the board.
Yeah.
All right. Also, we get 20 gold each.
20 gold.
And +1 prosperity. So we are now at prosperity level 2. Which remember, now if we retire a character, the new character will start at level 2.
Nice.
I'm going to give each of my characters, since we're back at Gloomhaven, only 10 gold each. And I'm going to donate to something called the Sanctuary.
Alright, me too.
So that's what I'm going to... Plus, for each of these loot tokens, each of these count as 2 gold. So my character is actually going to get 18 gold plus donate 10 to the Sanctuary. So I'm up to 40 gold for the Scoundrel.
Alright, and each of these is worth 4 gold?
2.
2, okay.
So I'm going to get 16 plus donate for the Vermling Thief. So he's at 36 gold.
Alright, I'm going to get 6 plus donate for the Inox Brute, which means I'm at 35.
Also, just to let you guys know too, we kind of decided next game we're going to actually go from easy level to standard level.
And
We talked about it, that's what we're going to end up doing.
And the spell lever is going to get 0 gold, and I'm going to donate, which means I have 16
Okay?
gold.
Now, we've donated to the Sanctuary several times already in our scenario, plus this one. Where did that pen go, do you know?
On the pen you put
Oh, it's right
somewhere.
here.
Alright,
Which means we get to open up a special envelope.
cool.
Yeah, this is going to be envelope B. Just so, if we didn't say it earlier, major spoilers. Okay, all around, this whole videos we're going to be doing, all the videos we're going to be doing are major spoilers. It's hard not to do spoilers, so we're going to do all the content.
So, there's about to be a big spoiler because we're gonna open
Yes, this is
one
a big,
of the
this is a
envelopes.
big spoiler.
If you do not want to be spoiled, turn back now.
Yeah, we're turned off now.
Yeah, or just like
Seeing a
pause
little,
the video.
it allows us to do stuff.
Alright,
This is scenario B.
envelope.
Well, son, why don't you open it up and see what it is?
Alright.
Show the back of it too to the people.
This is envelope B.
And what's the back? See how it's sealed?
got seal.
So you know we didn't open it ahead of time. And don't mind ripping it because we're not going to probably play it
Alright,
again.
yeah.
Remember, this is all part of stuff of Gloomhaven and finishing this scenario. So now we're just doing Gloomhaven stuff.
Alright, envelope B.
Oh my gosh, look at all that stuff.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. Alright.
Open it up, make sure nothing else in there. Let me see it so I can show the audience. And yeah, nothing else left. Okay, cool. So we can toss this in the garbage. And that's what we'll go do. Wow, that was neat. Alright, why don't you
Alright. There's a card that we must read. See, it's all like, it's got like the O in Gloomhaven. We have like the Gloomhaven.
What do you mean?
Yeah, right here. It's the O.
Oh, okay. If you guys can see that, the O's matches the O's in Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
Alright, why don't you go ahead and read?
Alright, so your continued donations have been a true boon to the sanctuary and to the city as a whole. The caretaker of the sanctuary of the Green Oak stands before you, clearly in awe of your generousness contributions. This will surely have a noticeable impact on the city, but rest assured we could always use additional aid. Gain 1 prosperity.
Okay, so we'll mark that first. That's pretty cool. Okay.
Next,
Well, read the whole thing.
alright, yeah. Take the sticker found in this envelope and place it in the lower left corner of the campaign board. Continue to track your donations to the sanctuary, checking a box for every 10 gold. Each time a yellow box is checked, gain an additional prosperity.
Okay, well hold on. I'll do it because I'll do the stickers.
Alright.
Just so you guys know, I hope you guys can see this lower left corner. I think you can. So right here, there's a little space for it. And this is so we can continue, because once you get up to 100 gold, I guess, or something like that, that's when this happens. And you can see there's little yellow, like, flames on it or something. And that will be when we gain more prosperity. And again, we're changing our board because it's a legacy style game. Wow, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
Alright, that's that. So we don't need this anymore.
So when we donate more gold, we're gonna donate 40 gold every time because there's 4 characters.
Well, try to.
So we'll be up to here and then like all the way up.
And one of the reasons we're donating is not just to get the envelope or the prosperity. It's because we're donating because you get those blessings. And those blessings are like this, and they're critical hits. They're double the damage. So that's why we donate.
But since they're blessings at the end of the scenario, we remove them from your deck. And once you draw them, you also remove them from your deck.
Yeah, as you can see, I didn't use both of my blessings, so I didn't even get to use it.
Yeah.
And once you do draw it during the scenario, it's one time only. It doesn't get shuffled back in.
The blessings do come in handy a lot.
Yes, they do. Sometimes a waste, like a monster only have 1 damage, and you'll end up doing like 6 damage to it. But that's the way it goes. All right. So we donated.
Yeah.
We did our gold.
Did we get our?
We gotta do
I don't think we got our.
We didn't get our
donated,
blessings
but
yet.
we didn't get our blessings.
So we gotta get our blessings. So we should have 2 per deck.
All right.
I already have 1 in here.
I have 0 for the Spellweaver, so I'm gonna gain 2 for the Spellweaver.
And can you give me 1?
All right.
And we're just adding them to our little deck of modifier cards. We'll shuffle these in a little bit. I'm not gonna shuffle them yet. And we gotta check the scoundrel. Stephanie. Yeah, she donated 10 gold, never used any of her blessings. So, you know, it just that's the way it rolls.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Yeah. Now we got to do experience points, and this is going to be big.
Experience is going to be big.
So we get 4 plus whatever we have on here, which we earned during the scenario. And just so you know, you earn experience at the end of each scenario, and these little cards. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's little little symbols. These little like asterisks with a number. That's the number of experience you get. So that's how you get experience in this game. And the Vermling Halfling is or Vermling Mind Thief is going to get 16 XP.
The Spellweaver, the Orchid Spellweaver, got 13 XP and is now up to 42.
And I'm up to 51, so I actually will go up a level.
Nice. And now the Inox Brute.
I get 14 over here, so that's 28, 38, 42 for the Human Scoundrel. So just so you guys know, level 2 is 45. That's for everybody, right?
Yeah.
So it works for all the characters. Everybody, you gotta get 45 to reach level 2. So you get 42, and what was the Spellweaver at?
I'm at 42.
Okay.
And the Inox Brute is at 50, so he levels up.
So we've got 2 level ups, which we have never done before.
Perfect.
So what the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change our health back to normal and our experience back to 0.
Yeah.
That's just so it's set up for the next time.
And since we leveled up, our health increases.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because as you can see, I used to have 10 health, but now I have 12 health.
And you can tell by this chart at the bottom. Say level 1, level 2, level 3, and then it'll have your health underneath. So the Vermling Mind Thief goes from 6 health to 7 health.
Yeah, the Inox Brute goes from 10 health to 12 health.
Alright, so you did your health, right? Oh, you're at 12 health?
Yeah, 12 health.
Oh, you went up 2?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Alright, we did a couple of stickers.
I go 2 every time.
Wow. And this is the first time we leveled up, so we're actually going to check it out in the rule book here. Because, yeah, exactly 100% sure. When a character gains the amount of experience listed in the table to the right, which you can find on page 44 of the rule book, level up only occurs in town, which we are. Add 1 new card to their active pool. The card selected must be from the character's class and have a card level equal to or less than the character's new level. So, we're going to need the white tuck boxes, buddy.
Oh, these boxes?
Yeah, so you need one for the brute and I need the brain looking one.
Alright.
And you can see how this symbol here looks like a brain. You can tell because it matches. It'll be to the right of the title of your character mat. That's how we know which ones to grab.
So what do we do?
Oh, these are the ability cards. Never mind.
Yeah,
these are the modifier cards. I mean, these are modifier cards. These are ability cards.
Yeah.
So we have ability cards. What we do is we look at the number 2s. We pick one of those number 2s to add to our deck if we want. We're usable cards.
And do we have to replace a card?
You will have to replace a card. Now you can put in another number 1. You could put in another X card if you want. But I think the higher level cards are
better,
more powerful, I would imagine.
Yeah, me too.
So like what we're saying is here's our hand. For the Vermling Mind Thief is a hand of 10, a deck size of 10, which again you can tell by the upper left corner of your character mat next to the title of your character. I'm going to take one of these cards to add to this deck, but then I have to take out a card. Because I can only have 10 cards, unless something else says. But as far as I know of, I can only have 10. That works with you too, right?
Yeah, I can only have 10.
Okay, he can only have 10. So we're going to pick a card real quick.
Wow, this card is crazy.
I have 2 cards here. I have Hostile Takeover and I have Wretched Creature. Why don't I read them to you? Hostile Takeover. Attack 2, range 4, immobilize, create ice, and gain 1 experience. It is not lost. At the bottom it says force 1 normal war elite enemy within range 3 to perform its turn this round as if its allies were enemies, and its enemies were allies. To signify this, place one of your character tokens on this enemy for the round. Gain 2 experience. It's persistent for the round. That's what this little symbol means here. It is persistent for the round, and then I lose the card. That's 1. My second one is Wretched Creature. Summon Monstrous Rat. Health 4, attack 3, move 3, no range, gain 2 experience points. It's persistent forever until it dies. That's what that symbol means. And then it's lost. And the bottom is move 3, consume night. I curse target 1 adjacent enemy. So what are your 2 choices, buddy?
Mine are Juggernaut, and Fatal Advance.
So read Juggernaut, top half.
Alright, here's Juggernaut.
And the initiatives are 9 and 84 respectively.
Juggernaut, the top half is move 2, attack 2.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's just straightforward.
The bottom half is on the next 3 sources of damage dealt to you, suffer no damage instead.
That's awesome.
So what'll happen with this is I will put a token here. When I suffer a damage, I will move the token over.
Yeah, each character has their own little tokens.
Then I'll gain an experience. When I suffer another damage, I'll move the token here, gain another experience. And when I suffer a third damage, I'll move the token here, gain a 3rd experience, and lose the card.
That's pretty good, man.
Alright.
So what's your next one?
Next is Fatal Advance. Here, I'll read the bottom half first.
Ooh.
The bottom half is just move 4.
Which is good. I mean, you need the movement's a thing here in this game.
And there's a dot at the end, so you can move 5.
Yeah. I got a couple of dots too, so I can enhance like hostile takeover.
Yeah, and the top half. Kill 1 adjacent normal enemy. Gain 2 experience and lose the card.
Just
automatically kill the normal enemy.
Wow.
You cannot use that for an elite enemy, but for a normal enemy, you can kill it.
Yeah.
It has to be adjacent, too.
So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you what we pick. We don't want to waste your time here. We will tell you what we pick on the beginning of the next journal entry, which will be journal entry number 5, which will probably be up in about a week.
Yeah.
But we will do one last thing, or 2 more things in Gloomhaven. We are going to do a city event.
Yes.
And the reason you want to do a city event first before you spend gold and mess with items.
Because you might get gold.
Exactly. I love
Also,
it.
what should I do with this card?
Let's just keep that to the side for now. That was the card in the envelope.
Yeah, this
So
is the card.
he read the road event. I'm going to read the city event to my son and see what it says. Okay. So this is what city event cards look like. It says city on it. After resting for the evening, you start out your day noticing a great number of prominent, commanding posters around the city. Reading one, you learn the Sanctuary of the Great Oak, that's who we just visited and paid money to, is laying down the foundation for a new building on the east side of Gloomhaven. Everyone is encouraged to come and help. This could be an important community event. Option A, go help lay the foundation. Option B, take the opportunity to steal some valuables in the area while people are distracted. So do we either help them lay the foundation and help the city, or do we go around stealing stuff?
Let's help them.
Okay, we're going to do option A. Well, whatever. Okay, amidst a great deal of revelry, you put all you have into laying the foundation of the sanctuary. Surely much good will be done here, healing the sick and wounded. After all, your exhaustive efforts, though... No, wait, I messed that up, sorry. Healing the sick and wounded. After all your exhaustive efforts, though, you might end up being their first patients. We each lose 1 check mark.
Oh.
That's on this character sheet, but we're going to do that in a second. Then gain 1 reputation. You do that on our party sheet.
Alright.
And we gain another prosperity. That's 3 prosperity this round alone.
The shop items still have no negative or positive.
When does it change? Was that our first reputation?
That was our second one.
Second one, okay.
On our third reputation, all shop items will be -1 gold.
Okay, so as you can see, it says remove card from game, but we're just ripping them up. And I was probably making a few of you cringe out there. Now,
So,
one thing we did forget to do too is, remember we showed you in the beginning, forgot our battle goals. I actually accomplished both of my battle goals, which were opener, be the first to kill a monster during the scenario, that was for my vermling, and then plunderer, loot a treasure overlay tile during the scenario, that was my scoundrel. But I lose a check mark, so I'm not even going to bother trying to change it.
I accomplished none of mine, so
So you just lose a
check mark. Now, I have a perk. Do I lose that perk, or...
No, now it just takes you harder to get to the next.
Alright, yeah.
That's weird. We're going to have to look that up, because he had 3 checked here, and because of that he's allowed to get a perk. But if he loses a check mark, does he lose the perk? Yeah, we'll have to look that up, but that seems kind of odd.
It does.
And I just think it makes it. Makes it hard to get to the next perk. But you let us know what you think, and like we said too, let us know if you want to see us actually play through the game. We will do it if you want. So you lost a perk too?
No, I didn't lose a perk.
Yeah, everybody loses.
Check.
Oh, lose a check mark? Okay.
Yeah.
But one thing we did forget though is, for leveling up, you get to add a perk. And a perk is one of these things on your character sheet, and pretty much every character is a little different. It has some little different person. So me and him got to look at these sealed ability cards. These are our normal starting deck with the blessings in them from the sanctuary. Now we get to check out one of these boxes and add or take away cards, whatever it says.
Alright.
Whatever perk we choose. So again, we're going to do that in the next video too. So we get to add a perk, me and the Inox Brute. So the Mind Thief and the Brute gets to add a perk, and we get to choose which scenario to do, either become evil or become good, and we're going to choose which level 2 card to add, unless we want to add another level X card or a level 1 card that we took out because we added a level X card, whatever. Just so you know, there's 3 level X cards. You start with all these level 1s. There's 3 level X cards that they tell you wait a scenario or 2 before you add those, because they're a little more complicated, a little more specific. So we did take out a couple level 1 cards, but most likely me and him are each going to add one of these level 2s, and we got to take some out. So we'll let you know all that in the beginning of the next journal entry. And I think that's enough for now. We did a lot.
Yeah, we did do a lot.
So that's it for now.
Yeah, we'll report back a few things in the beginning of the next episode, like what me and the Mind Thief chose, and we'll report back if we bought any items.
Oh yes, we gotta buy items too. I forgot about that. Dang, we gotta have to. Okay, we'll see you guys next time in about a week or so.